Hello, guys. Namaskar. This is Chitra, and I'm back with another message. If you guys are here, it is not because you guys believe in love, but because waiting has started to feel like uncomfortable, not lonely, but unsettling. And you guys actually don't want love. What you want is certainty. You are calling it love because it sounds nicer that way. But here is the thing that people don't want to hear, that this phase isn't empty. This is the phase where old pattern starts breaking. That's why nothing excites you anymore. That's why attention doesn't satisfy you anymore. What once felt intense now feel noisy. Now what feel calm feels unfamiliar. Are you like literally getting my point right now? What I'm trying to say? And this isn't some kind of bad luck. This is discernment growing. This this doesn't mean that love is being delayed. No. Love is showing you that who will you choose when no one is choosing you? What will you react in that situation? What decision will you make? And no, this isn't about becoming cold, becoming detached or independent. This is about no longer abandoning yourself just to feel wanted by others. And if this makes you restless right now, this is good. Something honest is forming. Because I could feel the people who clicked on this particular video are the people who love with intensity. You guys are not the people who give your 50%, 40%, 60%. You give your 100% when you are in love. And the thing that is like unfair is that the person who is like in your life or who is your partner doesn't reciprocate the same intense feeling, though they don't reciprocate the same efforts in the relationship. They don't understand the definition of love the way you do. And yes, humans have different perception of how they feel love, how they see love. We all have different kind of nervous system, the capacity to hold emotions. I could totally understand, we all are different. But the thing is that there is no equal reciprocation in the connections that you had with people before. That is where you felt unfair. That is where you felt that there is injustice in the situation, and you really feel like you give your 100% to all your relationship, even in friendship, even in anyone who you think is closer to you. You give your 100%. Or either you will step back in the first stage, you will be doubtful, you will have trust issue, or you will not even give them a chance. There's no in between. Either you go all in or you go all out. You don't give 40%, 50%. No. This is kind of intensity that follows you around in all of your relationships, which haunts you. That is why you might notice that people get overwhelmed by the amount of affection, the amount of efforts you put in relationship. They get overwhelmed when you tell them where you are standing and where they are standing in this particular relationship and what you want from them. They might not be able to understand you during the whole course of your relationship, and it is not your problem. The thing is that there is misalignment in your previous relationship, and This is the time, this is the phase where you think that nothing is brewing, nothing is growing out of this. This is actually the phase where your old patterns are breaking. This is a very important phase of your life, because you are finally understanding yourself, your patterns, and the solutions to your problems in a way that you will be able to handle your intensity in a better way in your coming relationships. So this pause is meaningful. This pause is not something like where you feel that nothing resourceful is happening, that you feel bored, alone, and disassociated from your loving life or your love life. This is not the phase to think negatively about the situation, because this is completely opposite. You guys are now holding your boundaries within yourself, how much to engage, how much to give into your relationship without bleeding too much for others. You guys are learning that sometimes with the intensity that you came into the relationship can overwhelm other people. So you guys are now learning how to hold yourself in some situations, because it could be like little overwhelming for yourself and for others, and it could literally exhaust you, because there is no equal reciprocation, there is no equal validation of feelings and efforts. So yeah, this is what I am feeling from whatever the energy I'm picking up right now. You guys, I think, don't find answers right now. When, how, who, don't think about it. Just choose your integrity. This is the wildest answer I could give to you. Choose your integrity in every situation. Choose those who are choosing you and leave those who are abandoning you. Because the tendency or the need to feel wanted by others can literally make you feel weak on your knees, and could make you choose people, situations that were no longer justifying with who you are inside. That's why clarity in that moment is needed. That's why you are not someone who could like date any kind of people. You are someone who date with integrity, with lot of respect. So this pause is meaningful. This pause is not something which is wasting your time, or wasting your youth, or wasting your energy. No, this is the most important time, whether you believe it or not. Let me pull out some cards, because energy can't be lying. You guys must have Saturn placements in your chart, or you guys will have prominent places of Saturn in your chart. Number 8 is repeating. Some of you guys will have fire sign, or you guys could have prominent Scorpio places in your chart. But I could sense that there is something in your life, there is some kind of experience which has happened in your life previously, or could happen, that would change the whole perspective of yours, how you execute in these love situation or romantic situations or with your romantic interest. Because I could see that there was someone whose energy was not good. There was manipulation in that situation. There was um, you know power struggles. There was no equal give and take in that situation. There was some kind of like energy vampire kind of situation. And from leaving this situation, you went into this period of transformation, reclaiming your energy. And right now, what I said about your intensity, you guys are meant to train your intensity throughout this phase where you are feeling like you are stuck in the limbo mode, where nothing exciting happening in your love life. This is the right phase for you to train your intensity. 11:11 on the clock. Okay, let me pull out some more cards. I think the people who are watching this right now, people do take benefit of your kindness. You have a very kind nature. You do help other people, and you don't think too much about it. You are a very generous person at your heart, and people do take benefit of this. They manipulate you, they trick you, they take benefit of your kindness. And I think that this is where you need to protect yourself. This is what you need to learn, how to protect your boundaries, how to navigate with these kind of people, and how to even, you know, how to even just recognize these kind of people out of all the places and out of all the people who are approaching you. How you could recognize these kind of people who are energy vampires, who are manipulators, who don't have such a good wife with them, and they don't wish you well, or they are just here to take, not to give. So yeah. And you guys always meant to be in some kind of long term relationship, long term investment when it comes to relationship. But you guys couldn't able to get those what you were like wishing for, something that is for long term, not short term infatuation, or some kind of surface level connections. You wanted something long term. And some of you guys love to give flower or receive flowers. Like this is uh, your expression of love. You guys love to receive flower or just give to others or your loved ones. I think some of you guys, you are nerds, or you guys are interested in nerds. This is one of the qualities you want in your partner, like someone who is well educated, someone who is like more um, into books or reading or some kind of thing like that, well knowledgeable. But I see that you love your comfort level. You guys must be introverts or ambiverts kind of people, and you guys love your own comfort, and you love relationships which provides you comfort. And yeah, you are very natural at being a lover, like you are so romantic at your heart, and you love deep, meaningful, loving conversations. And yeah, you love giving surprises or receiving surprises. Yeah, this is the major cycle ending and beginning for you. Like, you guys are taking this phase where nothing is working out as something that boring or something that doesn't matter, but this is the most important phase. This is the reflective phase of your journey. So don't take it as nothing. This is the most important phase. This is where um, the foundation of the long term things or relationship are going to be laid, because everything starts with you first, with you recognizing your patterns, with you working with yourself, with you believing in the spirit of your, you know in the spirit of your longevity. Like, you could put efforts into a relationship which could provide you equal, give and take, not something which is temporarily. You won't invest in something like that. These cards are so cute and small, they are slipping from my hands. Okay. So, guys, I think that you guys are who clicked on these videos are hopeless romantic people, and you guys have this intensity. Like, you guys can love someone with so much intensity. You guys pour your whole heart, and sometimes when you meet people who are just like, numbed, or people who aren't capable of receiving that kind of love, they just don't, you know they are just misalignment with you. They won't appreciate what you bring to the table. You guys are kind of diamond when it comes to, loving other people. Like, you could love from the bottom of your heart, you could like pour out your whole heart, and some people doesn't deserve it. Like, you have to accept it. Like, you guys could be like very very kind people, like you go your way beyond when it comes to helping your lovers or your love interest or your partners. And I don't think you receive that much of the appreciation of the efforts that you show into your relationships. But I think this is a high time for you to recognize this kind of patterns, to work on these kind of patterns. And it is not like love is delayed. Love is just showing you who will you choose when no one is choosing you. This is the right time, and this is the uncharted territory. Whether you are newly single, whether you are just in a dating phase, or you are looking out for someone who could match your energy vibration, this is the phase to truly, just recognize your whole own patterns. Yeah, this was the reading. I hope you liked it. I liked it so much. And I was on the little break. I came back feeling refreshed and energetic. I hope you like the reading as well, as much as I do. So that's it, guys. There are other reading on the topics of love and romance. I will link I will link in the description of all the videos before. And thank you for watching. And please do subscribe. This is a little family where we evolve with each other. We learn, we help each other out to grow spiritually. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Jai Shiv Shankara.